I think it's a question of how far.
Oh, absolutely. Look, we've said it all year. He's probably the best Formula 500 driver ever in history in Australia, and he is out to prove it again. But I tell you what, the young bloke who's outside, young Kennedy, will certainly throw everything he's got at him to keep him honest around here at Ausdeck Patios Archerfield Speedway. Liam Williams will lead him down into 3 and 4 for the first time. Kennedy settles down into second spot from Johnson in third, back to Pronger. Then we go back to Taylor Rappelt doing a great job in the top 5. Oh, we got one there, Thornton got a little bit crossed up, but keeps it going in the 55 machine. Kristen Brown's got some work to do in the number 3 from deep in the pack. She goes to the high side, gets around the outside of Dakota Gay, and moves herself up another spot. Now she looks at Anthony Bailey in the number 46 machine. Keeping an eye on the number 3 deep in the pack. The leader is gone. Liam Williams, the Australia one, shot to bits already. Settling down into second spot is James Kennedy. Tristan Johnson still in the top 3. Oh, yellows.
Yellows, oh, we got Brock Thornton into Tony Bailey over there in turn number 2. Looks like Tom Kwalczewski's called it a night, the 51 on the infield. And 500cc two-stroke engines are like rocking horse teeth.
Absolutely. The old RGV 500's back in the day. Oh, wheels up from Williams. How do you like it, folks? The Australia one putting on a show out front. Kennedy settles down in a second spot. Here comes Nathan Pronger. Puts the move on Johnson on the outside. Moves himself up into third, but Johnson puts Pronger a little bit wider through the turn and takes the spot back. Pronger through the rough part. Set sail after Johnson. Johnson in return setting sail after James Kennedy. Great little battle for second, third and fourth. Upshot there as well, the number 87. He's got Talia Rappelt in hot pursuit after him. The little 16-year-old lady from Toowoomba. Once again, Williams is gone in the Australia one. Kennedy still hanging on to second over Tristan Johnson, Nathan Pronger, Brian Upshaw, and Talia Rappelt right in amongst it as well. She's starting to get a tail tank now. The number 2 machine there, that of course is Jacob Gray. Kristen Brown slowly starting to pick them off one at a time through the field. Keeping an eye on the KBR number 3 machine. Right on the hammer now, the number 2 as they slide down in front of the tower. Kennedy through the bounce. Williams has got half a lap almost. The Australia one dominating the feature. Kennedy, Johnson, Pronger. Then it's back to Upshaw, Rappelt, Gray and Brown. Battles right around the racetrack except for the leader. He is absolutely flying. Have a look at the Australia one. Up onto the back end now of Whittaker. This little battle in front of him. Brown goes around the outside, gets 3 of them down the back straight. Beautiful job, Kristen Brown. Laps winding down. It'll be 1 lap left to run for the leader this time by. Liam Williams in an absolute class of his own. Laps everybody up to Talia Rappelt in 8th spot. Checkered flag at the ready. And it is an absolute cut lunch. From first back to second as Liam Williams gets the plastic. Takes the win over James Kennedy back there in second spot. Tristan Johnson will hang on to third. Nathan Pronger, Kristen Brown, folks, gets up to 5th spot. Brian Upshaw was the next one in the queue. Jacob Gray, Talia Rappelt, Mitchell Whittaker, Dakota Gray, Tony Bailey, and Royce Harvey, the oldest man in the field, gets across the line. Trevor, oh my God, he has absolutely throttled him. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for a masterclass, Liam Williams. Oh, Trev, that was just unbelievable to watch.
He was in another postcode.
I think he lapped everybody up to 6th spot, Brian Upshaw.
They were still at Archerfield and he was in Mount Gravatt.
That was unreal. Those new pipes obviously working beautifully.
Absolutely. Just unbelievable performance there from
He climbs out of the race car. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the Australia one, Liam Williams.
Absolutely dominant. No other word for it. As second and third jump out, we'll wait for Tristan Johnson to extricate himself out of the Brims Coastal Cement number 20, make his way up to the podium.